Hi, today we're in Anza-Borrego Desert State Park, Southern California. This guy here is a MOJAVE yucca, Yucca schidegera, also called a Spanish dagger, because his blades here, these long blades, super stiff, they come to this point like a little dagger. So he's an agave. He's a slow-growing, upright, flowering, succulent, evergreen desert shrub. And sometimes he grows like a little tree, like these guys here standing up. Usually get about 10 feet tall, sometimes up to 16 feet tall and 5 feet wide. But his shape, it varies a lot. He's native to Southern California, Mojave, Chihuahuan, Sonoran deserts. You find him in California, Baja, New Mexico, Nevada, and Arizona. He likes to grow in the coastal sage scrub near the coast, around the mountain chaparral, these desert transition areas. He's really long-lived. He lives up to be like 100 years old. Wow. He likes to grow next to our creosote bushes, little Larian tridentata. And don't confuse this guy with the blue yucca or the yucca baccata. But he does hybridize with the yucca baccata and the chaparral yucca, which is our plant called the Our Lord's Candle, which is a Hespero yucca whipplei. We got some more over here, all over this place. Look at that. Amazing. So his trunk here, he's got a real conspicuous basal trunk all the way to the bottom here. His bark down here, a little bit gray-brown. It's very irregular, super scaly and rigid, real close to the ground. But up here, it's all covered with the dead brown leaves and blades. Super drought tolerant. Summertime, he needs no water to grow. And he's super resistant to fires, so if a fire just obliterates this whole area, he's pretty much the last guy standing up here. Wow, that's how he survives. And the younger plants usually have just one rosette of blades here, but older plants, they might split. Right here, split in two, kind of like our Joshua trees, which is a Yucca brevifolia. We got two rosettes here. There's a whole batch over here too. Look at this. A little bit younger. We'll take a look at the leaves a little closer in the sunshine. So the leaves here, they're evergreen, yellow-green, blue-green in color. They emerge from this central rosette. Little critters like to burrow underneath them. Look at that. Somebody's living in there. It's a succulent. He's linear, lance-shaped. All right, he's real long, kind of concave right in the middle here. And he comes up to this really sharp tip. He's got these fibers that peel off. And if you're good, you can peel these fibers off. See that? Big long fiber. See that? Make a little rope out of that. You make sandals. This guy's got a bunch of little bugs on him. See that? Wow. And these blades get about 1 foot long, maybe even up to 5 feet long. And the natives, they use the leaves here to make fibers for cords, rope, cloth, even sandals. And the dead leaves, they always extend way to the ground, to the just about to the base there. This guy here is headless for some reason. So he flowers in the springtime. This is April 3rd, so they're not flowering yet. But the flower's a little stalk, about 12 inches to 18 inches long. Very compact. Got a big cluster of flowers on it. Inflorescence. They're white or cream colored, sometimes tinged a little purple. And the flowers themselves are about 2 inches long. They're bell-shaped. They're segmented into 6 parts. And they're pollinated by a single species of what's called a yucca moth. And she gathers the pollen from the stigma on the flower and lays her eggs in the ovary. And the larvae eat the fruit capsule, but they leave the seeds to develop. So this guy here, unlike other agaves and yuccas, he's not a century plant, so after he blooms with his flower stalk, he will continue to live the following year. And you use this guy for a couple reasons. Use the fibers, of course, to make our ropes. But the fruits are edible. You can eat them raw or cooked. And the roots down here, you can use them to make a soap. Helps fight dandruff and hair loss. And the seeds, you grind them into flour. Helps treat headaches. You make a little concoction to stop bleeding. Help with our arthritis or rheumatism. Helps decrease blood cholesterol levels. It's a natural deodorizer for your pet. And you mix it into dog food. And it helps the dog feces not smell as bad. They love full sun, low moisture, fast drainage. And once it's established, you never have to water these guys. They just kind of live on their own without water. Easy to take care of. They're tolerant down to about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. It's our Mojave Yucca. Yucca schidegera out here in Anza-Borrego. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Please click like, subscribe, all the rest, share. And I do appreciate your viewership. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.